Good morning, my peep. Um, this morning the Lord gave me a message that comes from Mark 6, verse 14 till 29, and it's the story about how John the Baptist was beheaded by Herod. What the Lord showed me this morning is that we need to be careful who we make promises to. We need to be careful who we have around us. And he showed me that speaking the truth with boldness will put us in trouble. Speaking the truth will make people turn against us because people have itchy ears. They only want to hear what they want to hear, what align with their feelings, and what they think is right. And that is the problem we have in this world today, because people are walking in their feelings and they don't want to have nothing to do with the truth. I remember that when if everybody can remember when our grannies and grandpas in their days, then it was more easy to speak the truth and that it was okay. But now everybody need to walk very carefully and be careful what they say, because you can offend people so quickly just by telling them the truth. And we are reaching a point in this society, in this world, that you will not be able to speak the truth without people going after you legally. And God wants to warn us about this. Be careful who you have around you. He's warning us that speaking the truth, and especially the truth about the gospel, will put us in trouble. And be careful who you make your promises to, because Herod had feared for John. He knew that he was speaking the truth. He knew that John was a holy man, and he was like, okay, I heard you, but I'm still putting you in prison, because he didn't like what John was telling him, but he didn't want to kill John either. But Herodias was like, since the beginning, since John told them the truth, she was focused to kill John, because she didn't like what John was telling them. She didn't like the message and the truth that John told them. So she was on a mission already since that day to kill John. And when Herod threw his party, and the daughter of Herodias danced, and he made an oath to her, ask whatever you want, I will give it to you, even half of my kingdom. And she went to her mother, asking her what she can ask Herod for. And there the mom seized the opportunity to tell her to ask Herod for the head of John. That was the mother's opportunity to kill John, knowing that Herod has made an oath, a promise that he wouldn't go back on his promise. And another thing God wants us to know and pay attention to who we ask advice to. Don't go to everybody asking advice. Ask the Lord for advice, and if He want to send a person in your life, He will do so, because not every good plan, not every good idea comes from the Lord. And there are people who don't want to see you prosper. There are people who want to see your downfall, and they will give you the wrong advice. So be careful also who you are asking advice to, because the girl didn't exactly know what she could ask Herod. And trusting her mother, she went and she asked her mother, what can I ask to Herod? And the mother, seizing the opportunity, gave her a very evil, very evil advice, a very something so dark, to go and ask for the head of John the Baptist, ask for that man to be killed. That was the bottom line. And she went in and asked Herod for this. And when Herod couldn't go back on his word, because he made the oath, and he in front of his guests, he sent the executor to behead John and to bring the head. And when the head was brought in, Herod gave it to her, and she go and gave it to the mother. You see that it was not even for her, because she didn't even have part in what was going on. The anger that the mother had, the resentment, the bitterness, because John spoke the truth to them. The little girl didn't have not even part of it. Something that didn't benefit her at all. Because Herod asked her, "What do you want for you?" It was her reward, because she danced for Herod. And it was pleasing to Herod and Herod's guests. And she didn't get the reward, because what benefit had the death of John for her? There was no benefit at all for her. Instead, the benefit was the satisfaction of John's death was for the mother. So the Lord wants us to know, to be careful who we ask advice, to be careful who we make promises to. And He is telling us, telling the truth will bring us in trouble, especially in these days, because people are walking in their feelings. They are not connecting with God. They they believe that there is a God, but some people believe that there is a God, but they don't want to walk the extra mile to really know God. And remember that without faith, it is impossible to please God, because everyone who know that there is a God, who know that must believe that He exists. Everybody who want to get a reward from Him must believe that He exists, and He will reward everybody who diligently seek Him. That is what the word tells us in Hebrew 11:6. So let us be diligent seeking the Lord. Let us be ready for people to stone us when we speak the truth. Let us be ready for people to turn against us when you speak the truth, because people don't want to hear the truth. People nowadays don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear their truth, what is pleasing to their eyes, that what align with their feelings, not the truth, not the whole truth. So that is the message the Lord gave me this morning, for us to be vigilant, knowing that speaking the truth will put us in trouble with the people of the world, because it's not that it was somebody that was a Christian or somebody who believed in God. Herodias was somebody who representing a person that is in the world, somebody that is doing something that is wrong, and you come and you tell them, you're just telling them that what they are doing is wrong, and that thing put you in trouble. So know that in these days, especially in this time, speaking the truth will put you in trouble, but it doesn't need to worry. You don't need to get worried about it, because the Lord is with His children, and He will always provide a way for us. But do not allow the opposition of people stop you of speaking the truth. Do not allow what people turning against you stop you of speaking the truth. Because when you stand before God, remember that you have to give account of your own actions. And if God tells you to tell somebody the truth, it's better telling them the truth, that you know that their blood is not on your hand. What they do with the truth is not your business. You know that when the Lord tells you to speak the truth, you speak it. You warn, you tell them the truth. What they do with the truth is their business. But make sure that you don't hide or keep the truth from them, because if anything happened, their blood will be on your hand. And don't allow no blood of nobody to be on your hand, because you don't want to speak the truth, because you don't want to hurt their feelings, because you don't want to get in trouble, or because you don't want them to turn against you. You came alone in this world. You will exit this world alone. So when God tell you to say something, say it. You don't need to please people. You are not here to please people. You are here to please your Father. Remember, it's good to be kind, it's good to be merciful, but hypocrisy is not part of it. You need to tell the truth, whether they like to hear it or not. Whether people like to hear it or not, this journey, most part of it, you will walk alone. Jesus has 12 disciples, close ones. One betrayed him. So you can't please everybody, because people will find always something wrong with you, with me. So just tell the truth. Bottom line. God tell them this will happen. Tell them exactly what God told you to tell them. What they do with the truth, once again, is their problem. But make sure that their blood are not on your hand when you need to stand in front of your Father to give account. This is the message of today. Have a blessed day and a great week. Bye-bye.